What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Cheap Sense here. I'm actually just getting home. I got off, if you saw the video earlier, I was waxing the floor. I got off a little after 10. I think it was like close to 10:30 or something like that. Had to stop and see if my son was ready to go, and he actually wanted to stay at his aunt's house, so he is there. I'm gonna try to make this one kind of quick because I got my friend coming over now. I guess she didn't want to be at home by herself or whatever, so make this short and sweet. I'm not doing a note breakdown. I'm pretty sure most of you already know about these two fragrances, and if you don't, then you can always go to Fragrantica or any other website, Fragrance X, look up the note breakdowns on them as such. So yesterday, I'm going to give you guys a double dose instead of just doing one video now and one later. Actually, I think I am going to break these up. I may do this one now and do the other one. No, you know what? Screw it. And if I have to go back and do another video, then I'll just do that. So anyway, yesterday was a fragrance that I wore. Finally came in. I think it came in did I wear this? Yeah, yesterday. But I think I received it the day before yesterday. And it is from the house of Armaf, and I've been looking for this fragrance for so long, and it was always out of stock, and now I have it thanks to not really I think he is a subscriber, but I think this is somebody that I purchased this from off of Facebook. And this is Craze Armaf Luxe, or simply known as Armaf Craze. And the bottle is kind of odd, but me personally having big hands, it doesn't really bother me. So the only thing I don't like about this, I kind of like the leather or pleather or whatever this is wrap. It's okay. Has the word Craze on it, but this top is pretty cheap. It does not hold. It sounds like it snaps on, but it doesn't. It won't do anything. So that's a no-no. And the atomizer leaks. If you can see it, let's see. It's kind of hard to see, but this atomizer is leaking, like around the rim of it. And this is not a bad scent. Pretty decent atomizer, not bad. This is almondy as far as I can smell. Kind of creamy. They say it reminds you of, or it's supposed to be a close clone of Parfums de Marly Pegasus, I think it is. I've never smelled Pegasus, so I couldn't tell you. I can't confirm nor deny that. But I did want to smell it because most of the time people make clones of popular high-priced fragrances. Sometimes they pan out and they are pretty good. I've heard a lot of people say that this is very potent juice and so on and so forth. And my initial spray on this, even the spray now that I just sprayed, about 3 sprays of this, to me it's not that strong. I don't want to sit here and say that somebody tampered with it or whatever, but it just doesn't smell that strong as people said it did. Could have been reformulated or something like that. Who's to say? This is eau de parfum concentration. It says it right here. It's kind of hard to see, but it does say eau de parfum concentration. I actually like this scent, just not as much as I thought I was gonna like it. I thought it was gonna be something that I was gonna get and be like, oh my god, this is probably the best fragrance I got in my collection. Far from it. It's a decent fragrance. I would not pay over the price that they charge for this on Fragrance X for Armaf, which is about $20 something, $30 something. Anything above that, I wouldn't even do it. I personally don't think it's worth it. Anything above $30-$35. So um, just for the bottle itself, just the looks of it, being on the shelf is cool. I think I traded 2 fragrances for this. I can't remember what they were. I know one of them was Sean John 3 a.m., which I didn't care nothing about. It was a cheapie. It was like 15-20 bucks at Bell's. And something else I traded for it. I can't remember what it was, but it was something I really didn't care much for. But I'm actually glad that I have this in the collection now, so it adds to my Armaf. I think I have like a total of 9 or 10 Armafs now, which is pretty cool. But anyway, bottle presentation, Armaf Luxe. You see the leather or pleather, whatever that is, around it. On the bottom, you got batch code information and stuff like that. So pretty basic. And the fragrance I wore today is from the house of Issey Miyake. And this is, and I don't know why they make these big, long, drawn out names that you can't even pronounce. It's Issey Miyake Low Blue DSC Old Fraiche. And I actually had this fragrance before, and somebody wanted it, and they must have saw it in one of my videos, because I actually had 2. I had this one, and I had the one in the blue bottle. And for some reason, Issey Miyake does not perform well on me. And I saw this in the store, and I think it was like $25, $24.99. And I just could not pass it up. I wanted to give it another try, and plus at least have one Issey Miyake in the collection, because I actually traded this one, and then I sent the blue bottle to a subscriber, because we traded another fragrance, and I actually sent the blue bottle for free to him just because he wanted it so bad, and I'm that kind of guy. So despite what other people may say, or what other people or a person may think about me, I'm a pretty stand-up guy, and whatever I've said to anybody or have promised anybody so far, I have lived up to that. There are fragrances that I have in boxes on the side of my dresser over there that, let me go ahead and show you. I actually have 2 fragrances that has to go out. So one is Mont Blanc Legend. That this is the one I think has to go out to the guy who, you know, had this issue. If you saw my video earlier, that one has to go out. And Mont Blanc Legend Intense has to go out. So I may have it vice versa, but either way, 2 fragrances has to go out this door, and I haven't forgot. But the fragrance I wore today is, like I said, Low Blue DSC Old Fresh. Very nice, inoffensive, citrusy, aquatic type fragrance. Perfect for this hot ass summer weather that we're having. This actually did pretty good. I have to go extra heavy on the sprays. So normally I would do about 6 sprays of a cologne, depending on how potent or, you know, how strong or whatever it is. This is kind of light, and so I went about 8 to 10 sprays of this. I got my shirt pretty good. I did my neck, behind my ears, my arms, and stuff like that. So that's why it looks like I used a little bit of this today. Very nice. I did not have to reapply because it lasted about 5.5 hours before I actually did reapply. and that was only because I was going outside and I wanted to be fresh when I went into the next building. So pretty good fragrance. I paid about $25 for it. If you can find it for less, better. But I was not going to let this sit in TJ Maxx and let somebody else get it. And I actually found this in the women's section. This was not in the men's section. It was in the women's section. So make sure you guys, when you go to Ross, Bells, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Burlington, wherever you shop, make sure you check the women's department, because sometimes you can find some hidden gems stashed in the women's department. People do hide things. Associates do get lazy and put stuff wherever, or somebody might see something and it may not say for men. Like on this bottle, it doesn't say for men anywhere on here. So somebody might have thought this was a women's fragrance and just stuck it over there. So please make sure you check that out. So like I said, yesterday, Armaf Craze. Today, Issey Miyake Fraiche. Hope you and guys enjoyed this little video. I am about to chow down on a few slices of this Little Caesars pizza. Drink me some Kool-Aid. I'm out. Peace.